G'day guys, Steve with Broken Sprocket. In this video we're going to re-grease the bearings in the headset on the RM125 build and install it. We've also got the triple clamp has a bolt jammed in it, so we need to remove that, and also there's a bung stuck in the brake calipers and I can't remove the brake pads, so we're also going to have to sort something out with that. So let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to do is repack these bearings. Now this bearing here has already been cleaned out. I need to give this one a clean out and also repack them with some new grease. This one has been done with the pressure washer and it's only got a bit of WD-40 in there just to get rid of the water and stuff like that in there after I washed it. So I'm going to give this one here a good wash out and give it a good clean. By getting some WD-40 and just spraying it inside the bearing, it seems to loosen up the grease fairly well. Then you just have to work it. You can feel and see the grease coming out, the old grease. So once I've done that, I'll get the air blower in there, make sure I get it all out, and then I'll repack with fresh grease. Oh yeah, it's cleaned out and pretty good now. There's basically nothing in there. Just clean this WD-40 out of it and repack it. Alright, got some grease in the palm of my hand, the bearing's been cleaned out, and just simply repack it. All I'm doing is pushing it onto the palm of my hand and pushing it really hard in so it goes in between those little bearings there and actually goes into the actual bearing casing. You want to put as much in there as you can get in. The bearing is actually caked in all the way. Just push any little excess in there as best you can get it. You see it coming out of the edge in here. That means it's fully packed in. The same applies with this bearing, but it's going to be much harder to pack it in because it's actually connected to this shaft. But you just have to do the best you can. Alright, this bearing case is actually packed in quite well now. Just wipe a bit of the excess that's sort of gone all over the place. Get that off of there. Now it's time to install it. Just smear a little bit onto this race. There's plenty on the bearing, so plenty of that will also end up on there. Be sure to put it in the right way because these blocks will hit on the stoppers. And this is for the front plate, so it's got to face forward. And the bearing. And the locking bolt. Okay, you don't need much torque on these, very little at all. Just enough so that they grab, but it's still easy to turn. They feel pretty good. Alright, next job is I've got to get this here out. You can see it's fairly badly damaged here, and the screwdriver just spins and doesn't grab, so I'm going to have to try and cut this a little bit deeper so I can get the screwdriver in more. Alright, I've got the Dremel, just a small cutting wheel on it. I'm just going to try and easily cut this in just so I can get the screwdriver in a little bit further and hopefully it will grip. This time I'll try a bit of heat, put some heat in it, and hopefully that will just crack the seal a little. Alright, let's give this a go. Ooh, that's hot. Got it. Look at that. going to touch it because that's hot. I'll now be able to remove these brake pads. Well, that's one done. Now this one, it's jammed in. It won't come out because this is just spinning around because it's all been rounded off. So I'm going to try and angle grind all this off and then grab it with some vice grips and see if I can get it like that. Okay, now I've got this here like this. There should be some heat in this now, so I should just go over to grab some vice grips and undo it. You can see it's fairly corroded and things like that there. Oh, it's tight, but it is moving. Very tight. Out. So that's another job done. Okay, I'll move back over to the frame now. Because I've painted the frame, all these threads are all full of paint and stuff like that, so I go over and get my tap and die set and just re-tap all these threads just to get all the paint out of them. Hey, watch this video next or go to the Broken Sprocket video library and choose another top video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. After all, it's for free and guaranteed to make your day 20% better. If you're already a subscriber and you're having a bad day, just think it could have been 20% worse. You can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. So, I'll see you in the next video.